We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from FedEx Field. From the 10. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 50. On the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First down, and they go back to Harris. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did. And a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. On first down, it's Herbert. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 2nd down and 5. Herbert. And he's got his target, Harris. Touchdown, Washington. Najee Harris. 27 yards. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Charles already trailing that touchdown. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, I feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
4th down, Winston. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. His decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw, Winston. Another completion, right back to Patterson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line right down there. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. First and 10, it's Patterson. They'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No push for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And they're going to get this down to about the 47. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Jameis to throw it. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Play action. It's Herbert. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Here's Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's Hill, complete. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Nice job understanding the situation. Third and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a fourth down.
On fourth down, Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Winston. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. First down, Winston. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Marcus, now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Following the interception, Winston. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Winston's throw taken in by Samuel. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Winston now to throw on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On second down, a run with Patterson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And we're going to get timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, almost the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's Patterson again. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Open man is Samuel, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Winston. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Back to the ground now. Patterson to the 27-yard line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Winston. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Winston. And that will be incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I
would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert taking a deep shot here for Hardman. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know that's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they get hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown. Washington. Taysom Hill from 8 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Winston. This complete left side to Aguilar. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. This is Harris on the draw, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up, but I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
Again, it's Harris, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Mecole Hardman from 4 yards out. And the Commanders will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Winston now. He lets it fly for Lockett. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. A quick pass to Kupp. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington! Cooper Kupp, 39 yards. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Koo for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely fourth down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. They'll throw again. Winston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Preston Smith in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. From the red zone now, Winston. And that's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
On 2nd and goal, Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Third and goal, Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Catch is made by Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opening. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Commanders, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.